Hey, welcome to EPN. My name is Victor Lucas, and we bring you the latest in everything cool every single day. We're here at the Black Ops 4 reveal event in Los Angeles, and today's rundown is going out to Vaping with Style, who is addicted to the rundown. That's why we got you this one. Activision is throwing a huge event for Black Ops 4, and as you might expect, there is loads of new intel. First up, as rumored, there will be no traditional single-player story campaign this time around. The game will instead have much bigger multiplayer with narrative woven into all the different modes, including the multiplayer combat with different classes and skills and league play. Also, as rumored, the game will have a battle royale mode. It's called Blackout and will drop players into a huge map that includes locations from several existing Call of Duty maps, complete with land, sea, and air vehicles. The franchise favorite Zombies co-op mode will also have more story with 3 different narratives instead of just one. Multiplayer is easily the most important aspect of the Call of Duty game, so not having single player might not be too big of a deal. However, it does have its fans, so we'll have to wait and see if this hurts sales.
We were never really making a traditional campaign. From the onset, it was really about creating an incredibly social and engaging experience. And during the course of development, we realized that there was an opportunity to address character development within the framework of multiplayer. And that all suited sort of the vision for evolving how we address story. So there's some stuff to unpack.
Black Ops 4 will deploy October 12th. Sony has hammered another nail in the coffin of the PlayStation Vita. The company has announced that they're going to stop manufacturing physical PS Vita game cartridges in 2019. That means publishers who release their games on the platform will only be able to do it digitally through the PlayStation Network, so you won't be seeing any new Vita games in retail stores. Not that you see very many of them as it is. This is just the latest setback for the Vita. The system, which was first released in 2011, has seen almost no first-party support from Sony since at least 2015, when they announced that they were focusing all their development resources on the PlayStation 4. Its sales haven't been good either, and whether or not the lack of games from Sony is a result of the poor sales or the poor sales are a result of the lack of games is something that will be debated for years to come. One of the most anticipated games of 2018 is now one of the most anticipated games of 2019. The long-awaited Shenmue 3 has been delayed until next year. Publisher Deep Silver says that they need more time to polish the game and make sure it meets the high expectations players have. This isn't the first delay for Shenmue 3. When it was first announced and funded on Kickstarter, the developers said that they were expecting to have it out by 2017 before pushing it back. Hopefully all these delays don't signal problems with the game because fans have very high hopes. In the meantime, the remastered versions of the first 2 Shenmue games are still on schedule. They'll hit the PS4, Xbox One, and PC before the end of the year. In other delayed news, you might be late for work because there's a delay in the Metro system. Developer 4A Games has announced that they're delaying Metro Exodus. The post-apocalyptic shooter was slated to hit the Xbox One, PS4, and PC this fall, but will now land in the first quarter of 2019. The developer insists that this is nothing to be worried about. Writing on the game's official website, 4A and publisher Deep Silver say that they're delaying the game in order to make sure it's as good as fans deserve, and the final product will only get better as a result. They also point out that Metro Exodus is the most ambitious game yet in the series, allowing players to venture above ground and explore vast open worlds, and all that takes more time to build. Metro Exodus will be at E3. Gotham is coming to an end next year, but there's another Batman prequel on the way. A new TV series called Pennyworth, focusing on Batman's loyal butler Alfred Pennyworth, is reportedly in the works. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the show is in development at cable channel Epix and is being made by Gotham producers Bruno Heller and Danny Cannon, although it's not going to be a Gotham spin-off. It will instead take place in its own continuity and chronicle the character's younger days as a British Special Forces operative, so current actor Sean Pertwee will not be back.
You're fired.
Pennyworth has already been given a full season order, so expect to see it on the airwaves in fall 2019. Before that, the 5th and final season of Gotham will premiere this fall and bring the series to an end next spring. All right, that wraps us up for the rundown today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back again tomorrow with a brand new episode. In the meantime, we've got tons of other content for you to check out, so please do. And if you dig it, hit subscribe, that little bell, and if you're so inclined, that sponsorship button too.